disaster experiments here. So my parents got rid of their old microwave, and there were a lot of electronic components in it. All of these circuits down here, besides the big one, these are all from the microwave oven transformer. As you can see, this is like the amount of time that you put on the microwave, or the clock or something. And this is the magnetron. Now, magnetrons can be very dangerous, so I wouldn't suggest taking them apart. But is a safe way that you can take magnetrons apart, but it's very specific, so I'm going to have to watch a video if I ever decide to. There's 2 big magnets in there, which is the main thing that I want. And also these pink things are made of beryllium oxide. I'm definitely not going to grind them or anything, but I guess I could put those in beryllium as my element collection. But anyway, the coolest thing that I got out of it was the high voltage circuit, definitely. Right here is the high voltage circuit. I put it in a old broken, I took a old broken computer power supply, and I tore everything out of it except for the switch and the power inserts. As you can see, it's got like 2 diodes hooked up to this thing right here. And I took those 2 leads because ironically they hooked perfectly into the primaries of this microwave oven transformer. And I hooked the leads from this circuit into here. I also made sure to ground the circuit right here to make it safer. Then I took this high voltage transformer and I grounded it to the bottom of the CX of the computer power supply, and with a nail, actually. If you can't see that, it's like screwed down onto this computer power supply case. And I also cooked up this wire, since one of the secondary wires is actually shorted to this transformer body. So yeah. Then I took the other secondary, which I made sure to keep the connection to the capacitor down, and it went into the capacitor. And then I took this diode and I also shorted it to the frame of the computer power supply case. So we've got 3 grounds now. We've got the ground of this. We've got it grounded to the bottom of the circuit back into the mains. We have the transformer grounded, and we've got the diode grounded. Then I took a wire and I hooked it up to the high voltage. And yeah, this is the black and yellow wires that you hook up to high voltage. And now I am going to show you how this awesome thing runs. But first, we're going to have to take it outside, because if we don't take it outside, then there might be problems. This thing creates huge arcs of electricity, and it could easily start a fire, so I am taking it outside to run it. This is one of the upsides of having a power switch on it. When you hook it up, you can choose to have it plugged in, and like, it's not dangerous until you click the on. As you can see, when it's on, it creates this hum to tell you that it's on. And watch this. You stick together the electrodes. High voltage electricity. After years of trying with different circuits like flybacks hooked up to CFLs and other things, actually 2 years, maybe 1.5 actually, well, I finally succeeded to build a high voltage circuit. It's got one downside though. It's got one downside though. One sec. I'm gonna short the circuit just to make sure it's not live, since I just turned it off. The video is gonna be about. Hope you enjoyed and tune in for the next video.